I get okay. Countdown to Christmas, day 23. Christmas is practically here. It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, released November 8th, 2000. Year 2000. Directed by Ron Howard, of course, based on the book by Dr. Zeus or Seuss. How do you say it? I know how he says it. The good doctor died, I think, in 1991, and prior to this, not a lot of adaptations of his work. He did not have very good experience with prior attempts, so he didn't allow any licensing, any adaptations, any of that point. Of course, there was the stories published 1957, 1966, there was the animation by Chuck Jones. I think worked for Warner Brothers Animation. Chuck Jones was friends with Dr. Seuss. The two of them had made some films for World War II together, some racist films for the troops. So he lets him make it into a TV special. I think the Charlie Brown Christmas special was just prior to this, so that was a success. So they're looking at that as a model. And they have to, of course, stretch it out, TV time, the story, so they add some elements like Max the dog. And in the book, the Grinch is just white figure. It's a black and white drawings. So they give him some color, make him pop on TV. That's when the Grinch becomes green. The TV episode, short, what do you want to call it? Cartoon. Narrated by Boris Karloff. And the song, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, is sung by Thurl Ravenscroft. Thurl Ravenscroft was the voice of Tony the Tiger. So he's great. So he's the one singing that song when you hear it. There's a little bit of trivia. So for the film version, they replace horror icon Boris Karloff with horror icon Anthony Hopkins. Somewhat similar. Seuss's widow decides that she is going to let How the Grinch Stole Christmas be adapted into a theatrical film, and she pretty much sets up bidding with certain stipulations. Studios go, they make their bid. She ultimately decides whoever's bid she likes the best gets to make the film. So Brian Grazer and Ron Howard, production together forever. They win. Cast Jim Carrey, of course. That's probably part of the pitch. She wanted a big star in it, someone like Carrey or Jack Nicholson. And then we have Taylor Momsen. She's the little Sally Who. She is now the lead singer of the Pretty Reckless rock and roll band. She sings a little better there than she does in this film, I think. Maybe she's improved a little bit. Anyways, so make the film. The score is done by James Horner. James Horner is, I think he ends up winning 2 Academy Awards for Titanic. He's passed now. He's also had some criticism over the years of borrowing music for his themes in films. And the makeup, reportedly, Jim Carrey had to talk to CIA expert on torture to help him go through the reported 8.5-hour makeup process. The makeup is done by Rick Baker, horror icons. There's a little horror in here. The film is nominated for art direction, costume design, and it wins. Rick Baker wins Best Makeup. So Academy Award winning film, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There you are. Almost Christmas. Like, subscribe. See you later.